If you are new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 11th episode of anime Steins. So let's get to it, let's go. Let's see. Alright. No. Not bad. So I guess she's a lab member now, so her role is to distract Mr. Brown. I don't think this really worked. That was seducing. That was a very confusing beginning. So they wanted to conduct an experiment once again. I think he really, how to say it, got accustomed to it, got comfortable with this, even though before that he was nervous about how this would change the world. He still continues to use this messages, for example, with Suzuha in the previous episode to make her stay. So, for some, I'm not sure, egotistic. Okay, winning the lottery was also egotistic, but it was also a science experiment. But now we know how this works, so we are just using it left and right on different things. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. I don't really think the distraction tactic was thought through. It would be more logical to lead the subject away from the place, tell him maybe that you saw something interesting, or I don't know, think of some reason to make him come out of his shop. I think he has kind of shop here or something. Anyways, to come outside, that would be more logical. Dogma in Event Horizon. Okay. Oh. So it's an important part of the whole construction. Right. So she could reproduce it. We already kind of did it with the bananas. What about the chromosomes? Nerve pulse signals? Mm-hmm. That's cool. So you are just sending their memories. Yeah, that's not quite the same. I guess this makes sense because these Valkyries, they were guardian over the past, present, and future. What if you send it to another body? Is this possible? I'm not sure about this. That's a good question. I think you just create a copy of your memories. But isn't this in a way what happens to him when he has memories and nobody else does? I mean, she is. That's curious. She was interested in memories, and before that, remember, she was taking photos of everything to remember. Why would he say that? That's a bit creepy. But this just looks like gym clothes. I mean, he had a reason, honestly. Yeah, that's true. I love how she says tuturu. That's so cute. Does she? Is that why she hates her? But before that, she said she didn't do anything yet. And she was very much like time travel is not possible and what channel? I think she's a very sweet person. That's a cute way to put it. I think she's apprehensive about this. I think he already had this fear. Maybe her dad is the one that works for Saren actually. So he sees her as a rival, his daughter. And he was envious. He didn't enjoy. Uh-huh. So she was smarter than him and he didn't like that. He is a very strange person. I mean, I think that's his problem. Like, shouldn't you be proud of your children's achievements if you're their parent? I mean, it looks like he was a pretty shallow person himself. I like the name. I don't know. I don't like him. We have two characters who want to be reunited with their father already. But I think the problem is on her father's part. Like, he's the one. I'm not sure what good would it make to meet him again. She's tired. He ate her food. That's. I would be mad too if someone ate my food. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't imagine him staying anywhere else. So they are going to Aomori today? Or is this again some creepy message like, you know too much? There was like, I'm watching you and now you know too much. What the heck? That's creepy. The previous time it was jelly, now it's like from a horror movie. Maybe he was right about organization watching him. So he interpreted the doll in blood as a threat to his closed ones, like to Mayushi. thank God everything's alright. They are going to be so mad. Isn't you can't close the door? But he was worried. I mean, that's unfortunate. What? So they connected to us. Yes, that's logical to assume. Um, I guess he doesn't want them to worry, but I think it would be better to tell them. That's really scary. But I think it would make more sense if someone we already saw and knew was the sender of the messages, like mystery wise. That would be more compelling. Like there is actually a spy and someone is watching him. But everyone we know seems to be pretty sweet and have their own problems. And I don't think I have much to say this time because I was really creeped out by that message with the bloody doll. So someone is actually like from in the very beginning of the anime, Ocarina was all like, there is an organization watching us, but it seemed like more like he's pretending, right? But now it feels like, how to say it, the thing we were pretending about, it actually becomes real. So there is someone watching him and someone being very unhappy that he does these experiments and tries to scare him to maybe stop doing this, but then they told him you know too much, and at this point it sounds more like not stop doing this experiment, but we are going to get rid of you, or as he interpreted it, I think we are going to get rid of the ones you love, and he thought about Mayushi. That's why he rushed back being very worried. And before that, Jelly, I think I'm watching you, that was still not a threat really, but not as direct of a threat. Okay, anyways, as I already said, if it was someone that we already know, we heard about, I mean, he managed to talk to John Titor in messages, and it didn't feel like John Titor was very against what he was doing. I think if it is a character that we know and second-handedly, for example, Suzuha's dad, that would also be acceptable. It's still someone we kinda know. What I'm saying is that I really love mysteries, and when you have a mystery like this, there's a particular person threatening Ocarina, there is a mystery who this person is. When it is a new character, it's not really interesting. There's nothing for you to think and theorize about, right? But when it's someone you already know, and I think in this case, as I said, someone like Barrel Tighter, or someone like, I don't know, Christina's dad, basically a character that we know second-handedly, we know about them, that would kind of work also. Though out of characters that we know, out of members of our lab, it seems like Suzuka is the one who was watching us, but at the same time, getting to know her better, I don't really see her sending these messages and everything. And she even tried to distract Mr. Brown for them to make the experiments. So if she was super against them making these experiments, I mean, her distraction was pretty trash, but at the same time, she didn't try to stop them in any way. And she really seems to be interested in meeting her dad. And then in one timeline, she actually left the lab to go to a different place. So it seems more like she knows a lot about this, of course, but it's not like she's a spy member of organization who is trying to watch us. At the same time, CERN has connected to our laboratory, so they know about our experiments, and it might just be some person from CERN writing this. They were interested themselves in time traveling, but so far it doesn't seem like they surpassed it was said that no one has ever tried sending mail before, and now Kurisu has this idea to use basically like your memories. So maybe CERN wanted to use our achievements, but then if it is one of them writing these messages, then saying you know too much would be like basically admitting we already knew all of this and we are not happy about you knowing all of this too. Okay, I think I made it super confusing in the end. Maybe I just wanted to theorize about this mystery who could be writing the messages, but I think all the members of the lab seem very sweet and seem to have their own problems and issues. I guess Mayaka is the most suspicious one, but as well as with her, I also think that it seems like she's more of a victim than a villain, you know what I mean, in this case. So we'll see, I guess, in the next episode. Maybe there will be more clues, maybe it will be some new character, or just organization as a whole, like organization is, but it would be strange, like you are a huge organization and you are sending these messages with photos of jelly and bloody dolls. That's kind of silly in a way, you know, when you do it as a huge organization. Okay, I guess that would be it for that. And also, they mentioned that he's using Norse mythology for the names before, but this time when they said Verdandi, I remembered like the course in my university about Scandinavian mythology, and yeah, there were all three Valkyries. I think they were guardian over like the pawns of past, the present, and the future. And when I heard that course in back in the university, I thought, yeah, I know the names of these Valkyries because they remind me of the anime I watched when I was little. I think it was called Oh My Goddess or something like that. It was more like a romantic comedy, maybe harem also, about a guy who called a goddess to kind of make any wish come true, and then he wished for her to just stay with him, and that was like unprecedented. It was really funny, and just him saying Verdandi really reminded me of that anime. And yeah, that's all that I wanted to say for today. Maybe I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. So if you have anything to add, maybe again correct me or remind me of something without spoilers, of course, please share your thoughts in the comments. That would be it for today. Thank you for watching and see ya!